You okay? Alright, I'm back. I no, I've not been on much because several reasons, of which I back in December. I'm not going to give an exact date or be very direct with the majority of what I'm going to explain to you guys, but just know I am back with a computer that I've also acquired. It's weird looking down at the camera because I've got a screen in this direction and that direction. So bear with me, please. Now, I'm doing this in the dark because with the screen, why is that still full? I'm actually going to dump that out later. I can get rid of that though. That's actually still fresh. I just remembered. I love these garbage bags a lot. Anyways, I'm actually in the process of cleaning my desk up because back in December, not going to explain when, like the date, but just in December in general, I had landed in. So bear with me, please. Come on, internet. You do this every time. If the internet cuts out, I do apologize in advance, by the way. The internet at my brother's has been just strong, atrocious. So my apologies if I cut in and out and if I'm spotty of like by a lot. Let's see on the comments. Um, though I am hoping to move over to Google Fiber, but with the spot the place that I'm staying at happens to be just outside of that, yeah. But to give a more elaborate understanding, I've been out of work, out of commission, and out of things to do because, as you guys already know, I'm a very social person. That's been sitting wherever for however long. I know it's disgusting. I've not had the chance to really do much cleaning with my room because of my leg. I've been in a cast in, well, it's more of a leg locking cast, if that makes any sense. And I've not been able to do much anything really because it's been nothing but painful. And I'm actually assessing what I need to get rid of and then also assess what I do use a lot. Calendar, whiteboard. Would you just sit? But anyways, back to what's been going on lately. I've been stuck at my parents' house because they live 2 doors up from where my oldest brother lives. And there's a reason why I'm bringing them into this. They are actually who I've been like under the care of for a majority of my recovery. This coming Friday actually happens to be, which I'm hoping will be applicable. Backing up, I'm getting ahead of myself. I was back in December involved in an auto accident where there was this lady who was thinking she had enough time to make a left-hand turn, and as she was making a left-hand turn, I ended up T-boning her in her passenger light side, causing both her car to basically be deemed as totaled alongside with mine. And since then, since that accident, I've been dealing with having to recover from a broken kneecap. Now, this would be something I wouldn't share because it's something most people don't like talking about. However, this is actually something that I've never thought I would see the day to happen. Mind you, this is considered to be me putting karma on myself. I used to say I've never broken a bone. I used to say I could used to say, if I can get my words correct, I could used to say that I've never broken a bone in my life. I now, with having the accident in December, cannot say that anymore. This is literally, in 25 years of my life, the very first bone I've ever broken. There was one other thing that I also had fixed, but it's not technically a bone because it is considered cartilage, and that would have been the bridge of my nose back in 2018. So, yeah, this is at the first official. Ow, son of a bitch. No, that's actually genuine. I would show, but I've got the camera where I can't really move it because it's one of those. I feel like it's been. I feel like my live stream's been going on longer than a minute. Sorry, I'm just watching the time on the window, just seeing what. You know how that moment when you're feeling like it's been more than a minute for certain things, such as a live stream or a video, and it's like, give it a moment. Sorry, my connection is being wonky again. I guess it is that time of day. Come on, give me my live stream back. Thank you. Anyways, but I was actually going to a store when this accident happened. So for a good majority of the month, or for let's see, for just over a month, peaking a month and a half. Man, the internet sucks around this time of night. Well, then again, everyone else is on the internet, so that would make sense. Anyways, for about a month and a half, maybe a little bit more, I have been without a car up until about a week, no, 2.5 weeks ago. I will say right now, trying to find a car now these days that is functional, that is cheap, alongside with good miles on it, does not come easy. I've been wanting to also get a Honda because I hear Hondas are pretty good cars. Actually, from what I've been researching, Hondas are actually the best to have, alongside with Ford. Now, the surgery, well, the accident happened, let's just say it happened halfway through December. 2 weeks after the accident, I ended up getting the surgery or a surgery for my kneecap, because from how serious it looked, yeah, it didn't look like the bone was gonna like heal whatsoever with where it split. So I ended up having to go in to get it all taken care of, and for since the 8 weeks from the surgery, that put me out of work for a total of 10, with an additional extra week without work because of, well, with the extra time of the PT that I have to do. I'm not sure when that will start until I hear back from the storefront. Now, in the meantime, that won't stop me from at least doing live streams from my computer. A good chunk of the time that I've been in recovery, I've been at my parents'. And since then, I'm grateful to them for allowing to put up with me for the duration of when I was put into their place for most of the recovery. I wouldn't have been able to do much if I was on my own, let alone live alone. Now, I've been thinking lately, and I'm going to actually try to see about doing live streams once a month at the theater that I've been volunteering for since June of last year, and possibly doing a local comedy show. Mind you, I'm doing it as a one man stand for the time being because I want to see how well that does. Now, just for future use, I will warn those that watch it or not. Come on, I need the internet. I need the internet. I will forewarn those that are watching this live stream, even after the video gets fully posted. If you're the type to be woke, and I understand that you people that don't like being called woke, but you got to understand that what I'm going to be saying with those live streams that I do with the theater as comedy or for comedy, it's not to hurt you. It's for the viewpoint. Now, some of you are going to be like, but that's still hurting us. Lesson to provide that I know most of you are not going to like. Suck it up and deal with it, because if you happen to be coming to the stand-up comedy, you may as well just go and enjoy yourself instead of be a heckler. Because if you're going to be a heckler and you come to see me in person, just be warned, I'm going to roast you. And I'm not going to hesitate to, let alone ask management to escort you. The reason why I'm saying this is because I'm tired of just everything the way they are, that everything is, and it's just a pain to fight you people like in a cowardly way. Now, this live stream is actually not going to be very long because I figured explain my reasoning for the disappearance. But I will say right now, I am looking at starting up my own little improv group in addition to the comedy night. I swear I hate being in the brace that I've got going, because once my broken leg starts getting goosebumps, my other leg gets goosebumps, and then my arms get it, and then my back, and then my chest and whatnot. It's weird. Oh yeah, that's right. I need to do that. The one thing I will say right now, though, is having this surgery is just being as energetic as I can be, or being energetic as most people like deem me as, sure, it frustrates me, but it's to the point where I kind of miss it. I know that's like just that's something that most people don't want to hear, but it's one of those things that I miss at least doing with most settings. That's actually a whole lot cleaner than before. And yes, I was actually getting tired of my desk looking like a tornado hit it. And yes, I'm still a Dr. Pepper addict. Now, what you just saw me get like put on my lap, however, that's just me kind of tinkering right now with some ideas of a project. But so to give an idea of some projects that I am working on, that I'm actually going to start here in the next month. Well, actually, the next few weeks, I should say, actually. I'm going to be starting making little eggs, crocheted eggs. I'm going to see if I can hijack some cotton from my mom because I know she's got some. Well, she might have some. And maybe use that for stuffing for the eggs. So I'm also, I know I've said that I'd be like publishing a store, and I know I haven't gotten around to it. And yes, I know I'm taking the blame for it. But please just bear with me because this is something that I'm trying to work on as of now. It's going to take a while, but please bear with me. Also, don't worry if the connection, like if the video tends to have broken spots. I'm going to see about trying to edit those and actually re-upload them so that way you don't miss a beat. Now, doing a live stream at the theater that I'm going to be doing my comedy at, now it's going to be hard to start because I'm not used to being in front of large crowds that are like physically in front of me. This right here, what you see, like this is different. I'm only doing this with views that I don't care to really know that most live streams get. But excuse me, sorry about that. But I know the idea behind the video, and by the way, I'm actually going to be doing less of YouTube and more of Rumble. Which reminds me, I'm going to see if I can try to get into Rumble again because it's been a hot minute. I was going to upload a video, but that actually that's now not going to happen. However, I will say right now, the live streams will most likely continue alongside with the invested. Another thing that I will bring up as a topic for comedy, and I'm not doing this, like bringing this up for everyone's sake. I'm bringing up this one particular topic of politics because I know a lot of you hate Trump. I don't care what you think if you're not going to be open-minded. Even now, if you're not the type that support Trump or anything he does, I guarantee you, if you don't have an open mind at least, we're gonna have problems. And I will tell you to go screw off. If you don't support Trump but are still willing to allow others to have their opinions and we'll let those to support Trump, there may be a little bit of a leeway at least. Now, I get most of you don't like Trump because of so many different reasons. I promise you, if you at least, no matter who you are, if you're gonna at least have an open mind and willing to respect others' choices on who they voted for, even if they're a Trump supporter, I'll at least respect you and be friends with you. I know it's going to be hard for you as an individual who's not a Trump supporter because so many different reasons. But for those, to give you a general idea, just be warned. I will be talking about a lot of stuff to joke on, with the understanding that I'm going to joke about it a bit. I'm also a person that also likes to tease crowds, make fun of. Now, this is a particular one that I know most people also hate. Being teased about disabilities. I know a lot of people hate that, but I don't do it to actually tease them. I do it to give them that vote of confidence alongside with giving them that much more of confidence and self-respect and love, because not everyone's perfect. I respect everyone as it is. Um, there's a comedian who I actually recently found by the name of, oh god, I was just talking to a friend of mine earlier about this gentleman. He's the one that's married to a girl that has ADHD, and I don't know if she has autism as well, but um, Drew Lynch is his name, which I would actually go check his stuff out because he's got pretty good stuff, by the way. Anyways, but most of the time that I've been stuck in recovery, I've just been watching nothing but YouTube and trying to entertain myself. It's been quite the roller coaster for me. I need to update the description or the hashtags because there's something that I forgot to do that I want to try. Let's edit the. I don't want to edit layout, I want to edit you. Sorry, I just wanted to also. I forgot that I wanted to also try something with this, starting with this particular video, and that is including the hashtag views, because I want to see if that'll get me at least some views, if not small amount. I will suggest though, I'm also going to, speaking of, let's go to rumble.com. It's probably going to have me sign back in because it's been about a month, over a month since I've been in it. Maybe later on the ads. Yeah, I gotta sign back in, which is gonna drive me nuts because I hate having to sign back into stuff. Come on, give me my Gmail account, please. Oh, good, I'm in. I wonder. I know what I want. I just gotta find it. I wonder if I can go live. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Oh, wait. Set up new stream. I don't want to pay a freaking membership though. Part of the reason why is because I've been out of work for well over a month. Tried going back about not last week, but the week before, and I ended up not lasting 2 hours. So I ended up going just a little over an hour the one day. And since then, with the concern of both HR and my boss, they're like, yeah, don't come back until you're close to being 100%. And that's putting me back another month's worth of paychecks. So, meaning I'm going to have to ask my parents to help me for next month's rent, unless you guys manage to or are willing to help, which I don't expect you to. Content ideas will not be requested anymore because I'm going to start taking the reins fully once a week or when I get the chance to. This will be. Hold on. Keep in mind, Saturday. So I'm going to start doing a live stream scheduling, though there is going to be a little bit of a struggle some weekends because there's going to be weekends where I might not be doing a live stream because of how busy my schedule will get and with how eager I tend to get with wanting to get out of get done with the stuff I've been given to do. Swear with being in Mountain Standard Time internet or with where I'm at sucks. Anyways, but during the week it'll be a Monday, Tuesday, or a Wednesday live stream with a potential Saturday. So keep an eye out for that, and there may be weekends alongside with some weeks where I won't have time to live stream or I would simply forget to do a live stream, so do bear with me. Mind you, that's going to be the schedule for when I do go back to work, which that I'll keep you posted on. But until further notice, live streams will be at random for the most part. In the meantime, I'm gonna go because the internet's not gonna stop being wonky. So if you've made it all the way through, I do thank you. I appreciate your guys' help and support. Only because you guys have made it through. If you've got questions, concerns, you may put it in the comments down below. Until the next live stream, keep your hopes up and your heads up and look for the greatness into helping others. In the meantime, I bid you adieu.